Oh, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome everyone to TGW. I knew I was going to do that. TGW Smackdown. I'll get it yet. Trust me. Welcome to TGW Smackdown. I'm your
Trust
host.
you ain't Jake Roberts.
Trust me. We're your host, OddSmith311.
And EvilPenguinGaming.
And coming to the ring, the American Dream, Dusty Rose.
If you will.
If you will. Baby.
Do I have to do the Christopher Walken again, or is it going to sound too much like Don King again?
I think it's funny.
Oh, boy.
If you wonder what I'm talking about, check out the highlights. I'll make a highlight of it. You can see my little faux pas I made right before the. Well, let's just say this is the second time starting this, so my bad.
Hey, you know what? What's good for the goose, brother? I did it last week.
But I ruined the entrance of the American Dream.
You can never ruin the entrance of Dusty Rhodes. I can listen to that music all day, every day, and never get sick of it.
That music pumps you up, man. It's like the Hulk Hogan music.
Unlike this guy, who got stuck in a 6-man tag match this week.
Who is he in a 6-man tag team match with?
Rusev Day!
Oh, well.
Thank you. At least I got to get one out there. Yeah, it was Jinder and Rusev Day against two of the New Day and Bobby Roode.
It actually sounds like a pretty good match. Was there any...
The only reason it was only two of the New Day is because Big E, it should be over by now, did Mixed Match Challenge.
Oh, that's right.
With Carmella as his partner.
Oh. I haven't been checking in on that. Do you know anything going on with it? Have you watched it?
All I know is that Nakamura and Natalya lost last week to Balor and Sasha.
Oh. Actually sounds like an interesting match. I want to see Asuka and Miz together.
That was tonight.
Was it? That's a weird one to me, man. I mean, not that some of the other pairings aren't a little odd, but that one to me is just... I think Goldust would have been a much more interesting partner.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty back and forth match so far here. No one really getting the upper hand yet. Ooh, except for the knee to the side of the head. The great equalizer. All sets him up. Eye rake. That's better than the old chinlock. Uh-oh.
So, yeah, I'm looking at Twitter right now. Oh, there will be a new 205 Live general manager next week. And the fate of the Cruiserweight Championship will be decided then.
Ah. Who's the general manager now?
There wasn't one.
Ah, gotcha. Do you have any inkling who it might be? Or are they giving
got zero clue.
Oh, Jinder on the second rope. Ooh, spearline block. There it was, ladies and gentlemen. That could be enough right there. And a cover. Oh.
Dusty kicks out of his spear line block.
The dream ain't dead yet, baby. And a power move here by Jinder. I don't even know what
that would never happen.
Taking out the trash.
Oh, Jinder gloating. That's a bad idea.
And when you're in there with a veteran like the American Dream, don't want to turn your back. And another power move. Oh.
Oh, who do we have? Oh, that's... I was like, oh, someone's talking in the chat room.
Oh, it's BananaRoMa TV.
Yeah.
Man, Iggy's still MIA.
Yeah, I know.
He said something
in the
He said something in the Discord chat the other day. That was about the last time I've heard from him.
I still need to open that up. I haven't done that yet.
So far, it's just me, you, Dave, Anna, and Iggy, I think.
Yeah, I'll put it back on my phone. I just gotta remember my login info.
And the Miranda, the bot, right? App bot. No, Dave came across this app thing that
Oh, we had a cover there for a second. I thought Dusty was gonna take it.
It'll when we play the stuff on the vodcast channel, it'll detect what we're playing, and we can program it to play certain, like we can have like trivia come up on the side, or different facts and stuff come up on the side while we're playing the video, so people can watch along with it. It's pretty cool. It sounds like a pretty cool idea. Wubba lubba dub dubs. I haven't watched that show in a minute.
Actually,
geez, Rick.
I actually fully canceled my Roku, or my Hulu. So I won't be able to watch Rick and Morty anytime soon, and I've never watched a single episode. So
I'm telling you, man, if you want to watch that and or Your Pretty Face Is Going to Hell, you can use mine. You do it the Gary way? Do it the Gary way. I'm Gary, asshole.
Oh, we got a camel clutch.
Ooh.
Don't tap.
Don't tap, Dusty.
Please.
Keep
thank
hope
God.
alive. Ooh, Dusty not looking too good, though. On the Colossus. Oh. Could this be all for the dream? 1, 2. Oh, he got him. And a clean one from Mahal. Give credit where credit's due.
He's not done.
You son of a bitch. Come on, ref, get him out of there. He's already dead. Well, that's a surprise opener there. I was expecting Dusty to take that one easily. Everyone has an off night, I guess.
Oh, Cactus Jack.
Bang bang. See, he was another one you missed out on with not seeing the early WCW.
Yeah, I know it.
Getting to see like when him and Vader were feuding back in the day. When Vader almost fucking killed him. Power bombed him on a...
The first word, or the first sentence in Foley's first book is, "I can't believe I lost my fucking ear."
Oh, that was with Vader, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in
He
Germany.
got tied up in the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually, now that I think about it, I watched that before, man. Or you see the aftermath, like, oh, ugh. It's so gross. Because I remember he was talking about it, because he said that they used a different type of cable, or they used something, or they were wound up tighter or something.
Papa Shango!
I think it's our first time seeing him.
I think it might be. Am I correct in remembering that this is a tables match?
Yes. And what a way to make a debut here. He can really make a name for himself if he can beat Cactus Jack at his own game. The original Cactus Sack. I think that's what the ICP called him in their little wrestling thing they did. Cactus Sack. Alhamanamanui. It was so bad it was good.
I'm you're gonna tell Davey's gonna have to add me again because it's not popping up on my Discord.
When you get a chance, can you send Mike a Discord invite again? Cool.
I should. Oh boy, Papa Shango not wasting any time grabbing that steel chair.
I thought he would have went for a table, but hey, what do I know?
You know, you'd think in a tables match.
I guess when you're going against someone like Cactus Jack, you got to try to soften him up for a little bit first.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at a miss.
That's not a classic Foley move.
I was gonna say a surprisingly. The chin lock. Oh, it was bound to happen eventually.
Why with the chin lock?
I mean,
it's a hell of an eye rake.
I think he was trying to take his face off with that. Oh, Russian leg sweep. I always thought that he had one of the better pile drivers.
Oh, absolutely.
I say him and Lawler and Terry Funk.
Lawler has a beautiful pile driver.
Oh, dude, Lawler. I was listening to a Jim Ross, the Ross report from a few weeks ago. He had Lawler on there. Lawler's talking about how he's still wrestling. Like, Jesus Christ, what is he, like 65?
He's got to be up there.
I mean,
nice bulldog.
Cactus Jack taking control of this one. He was talking about how he's never had alcohol. I'm just like, that's crazy, especially in the business he's in.
Right, that's insane.
I mean, I don't think not only has he not done alcohol, I don't think he's ever done anything. He don't even drink coffee. He said. So I'm like, I guess that explains how he's healthy enough to still be wrestling. Shit. Not that he wrestles a very intense type of match. I'm sure he has a very.
I've never seen him with a very fast-paced match. He's always been a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got our first table action coming into play.
Oh, Papa Shango up. Ooh.
Oh, DDT
nice.
on the table. Did not break the table.
Gotta set it up.
Ouch.
Ooh. Oh. Right in the melon.
It's so crazy to think that Papa Shango ended up being the Godfather.
I know. Could you get very different and well, I guess you could. No, I'm thinking of Kane and Isaac Yankem. Still, the difference.
Cactus Jack and Dude Love, brother.
Yeah, that's true. The faces of Foley. Oh, he tried to get it there, but couldn't quite get the table to break yet. I don't know. Out of the three of them, I think Mankind was probably I think he was the culmination. He was like Cactus Jack with more. I don't know. character.
Sadism?
Yeah. I mean, Captain Jack was just kind of nuts. Mankind was completely nuts, but like he had like a theme. Oh, Shango trying to get him. That's not gonna do it, buddy.
That interview between Mankind and JR, where he ended up putting JR in the claw, was, oh my god, such absolute art.
But it's the kind of thing you get goosebumps at when you watch it, man. Especially when you learn that. I mean, they knew, obviously JR knew what was gonna happen as far as the outcome of the interview.
Right.
But he was talking about how he started to get freaked out because Mick kind of just lost himself in the character there for a minute, and he's kind of starting to get worried he's going to get somebody over there get him off of him. And you
That's
go back.
Not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you go back and rewatch it after you hear that, and you're like, shit. And he looks scared, like, and
right.
And how long did they know each other before that? Quite a long time. I mean, they were friends.
Long time, yeah.
I mean, being scared of Mick Foley is not usually something you hear. I mean, not in a real life sense,
Uh-oh. Boom!
Oh! Cactus sack with the win.
Not a very intense table smash, but, it worked. I was kind of hoping for a superplex.
Yeah, something with a little more pizzazz. A little
right.
panache. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Sackmeister. Oh, Papa Shango, we hardly knew ye.
Indeed.
Actually, I liked him as a kid. I really liked that character. I really thought he was
It's a great character.
His feud with the Ultimate Warrior, how he had him coughing that stuff up, and that freaked me out as a kid, man. I was like, what the hell's going on? He's having a seizure. He's dying.
Well, yeah, that's what it was meant to do.
The magic. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Bang!
No, Bang is DDP. Bang Bang is Cactus Jack. There's a difference.
That's what I said. Bang!
You're only banging once.
I said bang bang!
That's what she said.
I'm sorry, yeah. Giggity. You have to bang twice.
Oh, great. We have to... Oh, wait, that's Brett. That's not Natalia. Never mind.
Dodged the bullet there. The excellence of execution. Bret Hart looking impressive since the split from Jim Neidhart. How's Jim doing, by the way?
Yeah. How's Jim doing? Have you seen him on the show?
Not one
That's
time.
how he's doing. That is how he's doing.
You could have him and Bulldog work a program together. Somebody's got to win. I mean,
yeah. God, it's pathetic.
What is he now, like 0-4?
Bulldog, something like that.
Maybe it might even be 0-5, man. Shit, you've used him quite a bit.
I'll look before tomorrow night, but I think it's 0-4.
His opponent.
Old Larry Z.
Now see, this is one of those weird moments where, like, I realize I use him sparingly because I realize that he's not like the most charismatic, like, superstar
Or well known.
Yeah, but dude, I love Larry Zbyszko. I loved him as a wrestler. I loved him as an announcer.
I liked him as an announcer. He was great as a commentator.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. Especially during the NWO days. Dude, he was so good.
That program him and Scott Hall worked was brilliantly done.
Yeah, it was great. I just didn't, like we've discussed, I didn't watch WCW in those early days enough to really be able to get behind him as a wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
And I know he was... Like, in 2K17, he and Orange Tag Team was in there. The Enforcers. I never knew about it.
That's old school too, man. It's I think that might be before WCW. Well, before they started calling it WCW, Jim Crockett Promotions, whatever. Beautiful brainbuster there, by the way, to start the match. That was a nice move by Zbyszko, taking it to heart. This could be a really scientific matchup here.
That's one that pisses me off that I can't use that game for footage
What's
for us
that?
because the arenas are different. Because there's so many. Case in point, the Hollywood Blondes, the Enforcers, and the New Age Outlaws.
Oh.
I mean, how do you not want to use those 3 teams?
We could definitely use them now, man. Either tag team division can use them.
I mean, I wouldn't use the Hollywood Blondes probably because of Austin.
Yeah.
But the Enforcers and especially the Outlaws.
Yeah.
And the Dudleys. The Dudleys are in that freaking game.
Oh, dude, if we had oh my god. That'd be amazing.
I mean, technically, their introduction is in the game. And I could probably name them right, but it wouldn't be the same without their their like Titantrons.
I'm surprised they're not in this game.
So am I. I was actually pretty pissed when I found out they weren't going to be in this game.
Well, I mean, like, I love Larry Zbyszko, like I just said, but having him in the game and not having them in the game is odd to me. I don't know. If you're gonna have legends, I mean, I understand he goes back a little further, but the Dudleys are certainly legends. I mean,
I have high hopes for 2K19 with the way the roster is expanding because the roster gets bigger every year.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping though.
You know, like I said, we could have a gauntlet of friggin' 3-man teams in next year's game. We could have the Balor Club, the Shield, the Wyatt family, Sanity,
New Day,
and Undisputed Era. 6 teams.
It'd be so cool if they put the War Games function in there too.
My God, I hope so.
That just seems like once again, it seems like a no-brainer. If you're gonna bring it back, why not have it in the game? I mean, it can't be that much more difficult to program than some of the other shit they do.
Right. Oh,
the cover one.
He pulled him up. He straight up pulled him up. That is Bret friggin' Hart. That, sir, was a mistake. Son of a...
There it is.
You need to talk to your guys about being so cocky.
Well, I think if he wants to do that to Bret Hart, he's going to have to suffer the consequences. I want to turn my back on Bret Hart. Maybe I shouldn't say it quite like that. If you're competing with Bret Hart, you don't want to give him any extra chance to get up off the mat to come after you. It's a mistake. Why Zbyszko would do something like that is just beyond me.
Okay. Heads up.
Ooh.
For the mixed... I just got the notification about the mixed match challenge. The Miz and Asuka advanced over... Oh, we got a sharpshooter. Hang on. Is this going to be it? Tap out. Yep, there it goes.
And Bret with an impressive victory over Larry Zbyszko.
Hitman, man.
Once again, he's looking solid week after week.
So, the Miz and Asuka advanced over Carmella and Big E. So, I'm sorry to tell you that the Mixed Match Challenge will not be FABULOUS anymore.
Aw.
Next week, okay, get this. Next week is Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss.
What?
Against Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss. Man, he's got to be careful. He might accidentally turn around and squash her. And I didn't even realize it. What is she, like 4'3" or something?
5 feet of fury.
What's he, like 6'11"?
He's up there.
Seriously, he's got to be 6'9", 6'10", man. I mean, when he stands like toe to toe with Big Show and that shit, I never forget the first time I saw that. It kind of knocked me for a loop. I'm like, holy crap! So I didn't realize he was that tall.
The problem with them having Sammy in, period, is that you're not going to put your WWE champion in something like this. So they're guaranteed to lose at the Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, could you make it more obvious? Like, thanks, guys. Kayfabe is alive.
Well, based on what I've heard about their booking for last night,
their booking for last night was awful. Awful. And I will go on record as saying that. I don't care. It was awful.
I'm excited to hear there's something to wrestle with this week. To hear him talk about it. Like,
what's the topic this week?
Royal Rumble 97?
Is it 8? It's not 88?
Oh no,
I know they were going to do
maybe
they were going to do the watch along with 88.
I think you're right. I think it is 88. They did 98 this week.
It's Breezango! Yeah, I actually have pretty high hopes for the tag team division in the next game.
Isn't that they have more people to choose from this year?
Most of the tag teams that are in this game should still be there.
Yeah, and this decided to go through and break everybody up again.
It's like they were just cleaning house of tag teams last year. It was bad. It was ridiculous.
These guys remind me of Billy and Chuck a little bit.
Oh,
right,
Billy and Chuck.
The ambiguously gay. Well, actually, I don't think Billy and Chuck were ambiguous at all. I think they were fucking outright gay.
Ambiguously gay duo.
Hello, friend of friends. Oh, I used to love it.
Me doing that laugh reminds me. Ted DiBiase last night, man.
Oh,
that's
he was
one
there.
thing I'll give him. Ted DiBiase was fantastic.
Who was he out there with?
Oh, he was in the back with the poker game.
Oh, God.
He just, he knocked on the door. Come in! Throws down the wad on the table. Deal me in, boys!
God, there's so many people. Regardless of how they botched the show up, just the sheer number of people who was in the buildings, it's just nuts. The talent, man. Who knows who else was there? Was even on TV? They just showed up. Ooh, nice move. Who just showed up just to be there?
Right. It was really nice to see Scott Hall in such good shape. It really, really was.
Hell yeah, man.
But, dude, I'm telling you, spot of the night was DX with Scott Hall of the NWO and the Balor Club all in one ring, giving the two sweet to each other.
Yeah, that is badass.
It was like, to me, it was the Click handing down the two sweet to the club. It was like actually finally made official.
Well, and it kind of goes to what you just said, but it's nice to see. I mean, I didn't see it, but it's nice that Scott Hall can be there for that. Both,
right.
Literally as a human being, and as far as like being allowed into the company to be able to show up, to be on TV.
It just Nash couldn't make it, so that sucked.
Aww.
And Scott Hall came out to the Razor Ramon music, and my God, was it fantastic!
Did he come out like dressed like Razor, or just had the music going?
No, he came out in a nice suit and his Wolfpack kind of vest.
Well, at least there was some positives. I just really was kind of bummed when I heard all that.
Don't get me wrong. There were some good spots on the show. I just feel like there could have been so much more done and so much better. And Rikishi driver. That's a tribute to Daddy.
Ooh, Fandango just getting beat the hell up right now. Talk about looking impressive. The Usos, man, have been unstoppable.
Yes, sir, they have been.
If only there was someone that could challenge them, give them room for their money. But who?
Well, you did have that one team that tried to challenge them.
There was that.
They looked pretty good.
There was those guys. Well, not those
no,
guys.
We're those guys.
You know what I mean. Oh, Fandango.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Going for a ride.
Big splash. Knock off.
And a cover.
No, too close to the corner. When are these tag teams going to realize that you have to knock the guy off the apron if you want to win the match?
Or you could just beam the hell up and then do the move again. Or that.
That would work too.
Oh, but no cover. He picks him back up.
What is it with your guys being cocky tonight?
I don't know if that's so much cocky or if just a mistake in general. I think he should have took his chance. Oh!
Super kick party.
But then again, they are the champions.
Don't sue me, Young Bucks. Sorry. Oh, that reminds me, dude. All the during SmackDown, every time they cut to the announcer's desk, there's a dude wearing a Kenny Omega shirt, like right in the front row.
I love when people do that. They fucking get in the
well, and it was
camera.
like it was a shot at Meltzer too, because it said 6-star club and it said Kenny Omega underneath it. I was like, that is fantastic.
The double whammy. I mean, I don't necessarily hate Dave Meltzer. I've
never listened to him.
Yeah, I just don't really. It's like, why? Why would I listen to him when I can just listen? Which, I mean, I guess was different back in the day when we didn't have the opportunity to listen to the actual wrestlers, you know.
Right. But there's like 307 different podcasts out about wrestling right now.
Jesus, man.
There's so many.
He's got him up. Ooh.
And there's even a lot that I don't even bother with because I've already subscribed to so many.
Well, there's only so many hours in a day.
Right. I hardly ever get a chance to actually listen to the podcast that I want to listen to.
Because I know they're always, between the several ones I listen to regularly, there are other ones that they're always suggesting that I haven't had a chance to mess with yet.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You want to listen to a good one? Go back and listen to Saturday's Wrestle Ramble. They fantasy booked the Men's Royal Rumble match, and it is fantastic.
I'd check that one out tonight. I want to change it up. I started listening to too much Conrad Thompson. I mean, I like Conrad, don't get me wrong.
What?
But,
2, 3.
There we go. Your winners. Was there ever any doubt?
Not really. Oh, that super kick, though.
Those super kicks, though.
Right? Like I said, as long as the Young Bucks don't sue me, it's a super kick party. Oh.
It's a super kick celebration. There we go.
Speaking of non-WWE, randomness, sorry. I was looking through the Android Play Store today, and I saw Global Wrestling Network, which is TNA's version of the WWE Network.
What the hell could they
looking all their past content, and they're trying to get partnered with other like indie organizations, and just looking through it, and I'm reading all the comments, and I'm like, nope.
that bad, huh?
Yeah, that bad.
Well, I'm confused. Okay, so is Jeff Jarrett part of it? Oh wait, excuse me. I'll be right back. I had to go to the ring real quick.
Welcome to SmackDown, everyone. I hope that you're enjoying the show so far. As you know, this month is Money in the Bank, one of my personal favorite events. And after giving it much thought, I've decided that at this year's event, I want to see a tag team title defense. The Usos have been looking strong as champions, but there is one team that is itching to get their shot at them again. The LOD!
Did I make it too low?
I've spoken with the Usos, and as
No, I
always,
think it's alright.
they are more than willing to give these legends another shot at the title. They said they're ready to fight and ready to win. So, at Money in the Bank, we will see the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, get one more shot at the reigning champion, the Wild and Crazy Samoans, the Usos, and may the best team win.
So is it too low?
It could probably be up a little more. It wasn't horrible though.
All right.
It was a lot clearer than it was last time.
I just need to know so I know where to level when I know where you record. So I know where to level at. So if you record in the studio, so I know to make it at like, because I turned that down halfway. Because it was super loud, so I could turn it down to 75%, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Like I said, I mean, it wasn't like you could hear it clearly. It wasn't like it was. It could have been a little louder, but it wasn't bad. No. So yeah, maybe just the proverbial cunt hair up a little bit. Speaking of which, it's my girl. My
It's
Chinese.
your Chinese
Leah. I kind of would have had a hard time believing that her and the Miz would have lost.
Yeah, dude. Guarantee they're gonna go to the end.
If they do lose, it won't be her getting pinned.
Right. And it won't be the Miz getting pinned either. That's what I'm saying. Asuka's undefeated streak and the Miz being the new Intercontinental Champion, no way they're gonna lose.
She's gotta lose sometime, man. I wonder when. I mean, they gotta be thinking about it.
I hope she carries the streak, wins the championship, and carries the streak into at least SummerSlam. Because if she's gonna lose, if she's gonna get pinned, it has to be on one of the big four, and it can't be at Survivor Series. I don't feel like Survivor Series is big enough, and the undercard Rumble matches are never super important.
Yeah. Who do you
So
think,
it's got to be at Mania or SummerSlam.
who do you think on the current roster right now would be? Who could you see them putting her with to beat her?
No one. That's the problem.
The only one to me that makes any sense, and it's maybe not make any sense, but I could really clearly see it, is Charlotte. And she's not
They're on different brands.
Yeah, so I could definitely see Charlotte. I would believe that, and that would be a hell of a match. I would be front and center for that one.
Yeah, I don't know who's, because not there's not a person on the brand on Raw that she hasn't made look weak.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a woman in NXT really that she hasn't made look weak. And I mean, the biggest female star in NXT right now is Ember Moon, and she's beat Ember Moon twice.
Yeah.
On pay-per-view, for lack of a better term, at takeovers. So I mean, I don't know, man. The only thing, and I really I can't stress enough how much I hate to say this. The only way I see her losing right now is if it's to Ronda freaking Rousey.
Well, I hate to say it too, but I think you have a point. Unfortunately.
Because, there's so much talk of her coming in, of her winning the Rumble, which I think is bullshit.
Utterable. Dude, oh my god, that would be fucking horrible. And you know they're stupid enough to do it too. That's a scary part.
Yeah, because it's all corporate. They think they're going to make the most money off of a surprise appearance by Ronda Rousey at the Royal Rumble and her winning it and going on to WrestleMania to face Charlotte.
I just can't. Who wants
and
to see that?
Number one, like, okay, we have our Raw and SmackDown. Okay? Our shows are even as far as star power.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to put Ronda Rousey on a WWE show, it had better fucking be on Raw, not SmackDown. Nothing against Charlotte whatsoever. Charlotte is probably the best female wrestler in the world right now.
It almost doesn't feel right with her being on SmackDown, I guess for the same reason. But see, they've kind of done that to themselves, because I think when they started this brand split again, I think, and they probably did the same thing last time. German suplex.
Beautiful suplex.
They started off like they had completely different types of stories. Like I really liked what was going on SmackDown. I was really interested in who they had and the storyline. I thought they were better, frankly, for a while. But it just, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
They were certainly better this week. SmackDown was actually really good tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed SmackDown. I would give this SmackDown at least probably a 4 out of 5.
Nice. Well, if it has...
I'll never give a show a 5 out of 5 unless it is absolutely incredible, like takeovers. I'll give almost any takeover a 5 out of 5 because, quite frankly, 90% of the time they're better than whatever WWE pay-per-view they're linked with over the weekend.
I'm gonna try to watch some of the one this Saturday.
Need to watch all of it, brother, so we can do a review of it.
Well, I will eventually watch all of it. I don't know if I get to watch all of it Saturday night because I got to work Saturday night. Depends on.
Oh, that's right.
I'm off. I'm
off. There's the hip attack.
Oh.
I think. She didn't go for the cover.
Ooh, nice move. Ooh.
Nice backbreaker.
I lost my train of thought.
Yes.
You said hip attack.
Yes, she smacked her in the face with her butt.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty much the long and short of it.
Giggity. Ooh, nice. Oh, we could have an upset tonight.
My God.
She's taking it to her.
Bree actually looking quite strong here. To be able to get Asuka into a submission hold, just to be able to do it is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
But then this happens.
She returns the favor.
She gonna break it? Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, a woman on a mission.
Chinese Lita.
A Chinese Lita.
We haven't seen your Irish Lita in quite a while. Becky Lynch. At least not that I can remember. She's on my show.
I was going to say, I don't think I have her. Okay.
Yeah, no, she's on my show.
Asuka with the first big step on the road back to getting her championship back.
Maybe you're Canadian, Lita. I don't know. All depends on what kind of matches I have tomorrow night.
Who's my Canadian Lita? Trish?
Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus. Oh. So many Litas. Oh, speaking of which, was she there?
No, she was not, actually.
Wow.
Trish was.
I know, I saw Trish, and I know you told me that, Tori was there, right?
Yeah. And Trish went back to being blonde because she realized being a brunette on WWE television was a mistake.
Smart girl. That's why she's one of the best.
That she is.
All these years later, and she still knows how to play the game.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Are you thinking it? Do you think it is what I think you're thinking that I think it's thinking?
I think so.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Well, go ahead, sir. Introduce your match.
She's already introducing it.
As JoJo does her thing.
I keep forgetting there's an announcer sometimes.
She's a cute little thing, too.
Yes. It was funny because in the ring the other day, I forgot who was doing an interview in the middle of the ring, and she was standing behind him. Maybe it was a Rusev Day thing, or I don't know. I don't remember when it was. It was just funny watching her because, like, you could tell she was just kind of like waiting for my turn, waiting for my turn.
Right.
You know, it was like, like do 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 do. I was like, what
so
do you?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do you do in that situation? Just twiddle your thumbs and wait.
I mean, you gotta basically wait for the talent to be finished, I would think. So let's set the stage here. This is your Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Ah, yes.
So far in the Money in the Bank match, you have...
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah.
So far, we have Big Show and Big Van Vader.
Big Van Vader. Oh boy, who do I have? I have Finn Balor and I don't remember who won last week.
Crap, who was it? It was someone who was also not. Was it Daniel Bryan?
It was Daniel Bryan.
Well, the guys in this match not so much giants, although I don't know if I want to fight any of them in a back alley.
Indeed not.
Roman Reigns and Booker T are not exactly what you'd call tiny people. But
No, not by a long shot.
Next to Big Show, though, most people do look pretty insignificant. I saw a picture of hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna type the name. I don't want to say it out loud.
I never actually met him.
You know who he? Pretty tall guy.
I know who he is. Yeah.
I seen a picture of him when he met the Big Show, and it's just weird because it looks like a little kid standing next to him. Because it's not just the height; it's just the mass. You know what I mean? He's just a big motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
much like I'm sure it would have been like with standing next to Andre, who was even bigger than him. The Zigmeister.
It's Mr. Ziggles.
Ziggaroony. Ziggenstein.
Remember when John Morrison called him Mr. Ziggles?
Is that? And so shall I from now on. Mr. Ziggles, to me.
AJ called him my Ziggy.
My Ziggy?
AJ Lee.
Oh, I forgot today. She wasn't always with CM Punk.
No.
I always correlated them together just because, like, when I started really watching it again, it was about the time he left.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't miss him.
No, man, I see him on these interviews, and there was even this thing when he was on Off the Record, and he got up and walked off because he got all pissy. Dude, he just seems like a really douchey person.
Yeah. I've heard him run down the company so many times, and the company made him so much money. It's completely unprofessional.
Well, did you ever listen to the Colt Cabana podcast?
No.
With him? That's something interesting to go back and check out. That was the first time he spoke out after he left. And that's when he was really telling all his side of it. And I'm listening to it, and I mean, some of the stuff doesn't sound that far-fetched. On the other hand, I don't know, man, because you look at some of the booking decisions they made, and they have been bad. And I don't know. I've heard a lot of different sides of it, and it's always like usual. It kind of falls in the middle, I think. There's always they have their issues,
Yeah.
But at the same time, some of the stuff he was saying about the doctor, the one doctor sued him for, I think, libel. Because he was saying how this doctor let him work with what did he call it? There was a big bump on his back. It was some kind of infection or something. I can't remember what they called it. I would go back and listen to it sometime, man. It's interesting. I don't know. Like, there's just some shit, like, they sent him the papers firing him on his wedding day, and I'm just sorry, dude. It's just so hard for me to believe that it was an accident.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
But it's hard. There's a lot of that shit. Like, you listen to Bruce Pritchard talks about, like, Dusty Rhodes and how the polka dots weren't a rib, and how, and it's like, you look at the people they're talking about, and you're like, really? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He makes the point that why would you spend millions of dollars and all this TV time on someone just as a joke? Fair point. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a back and forth. I mean, it works.
Kind of like this match. This match has been quite back and forth.
Yeah, nobody really able to gain a stronghold.
First I'm seeing Booker on top, then I'm seeing Ziggler on top, then I'm seeing Reigns on top.
All three of these guys, have been in the upper card lately, but none of them have been able to really capitalize on any of their opportunities. This would be a good chance for one of them to get their foot back in the door here.
Which is crazy when you think about the talent in that ring.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just seems like a matter of time for it's like waiting for a bomb to drop. I mean, one of these guys are going to blow up. They've already had success. Oh.
I mean, you look at Roman Reigns, and he's Roman Reigns. Booker T is 6-time world champion. Dolph Ziggler, a former world champion in his own right. how many tag titles, how many Intercontinental U.S. titles.
The modern day Mr. Perfect.
Right.
Kurt Hennig maybe is a better qualifier, but either way, he reminds you of when you watch him. It's the way he wrestles and everything.
I got a little bit of trivia for you. Speaking of people who have won multiple titles, there are only two guys, who have won. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was close.
I thought he was going to go with the famous, or
2 guys who have won 3 different championships. Okay? Money in the Bank match, Royal Rumble, and King of the Ring. Only 2 guys have done all 3 of them. Because you can look up, you can like cross-reference Money in the Bank winners to Royal Rumble winners, and you'll see like Randy Orton, John Cena. Neither one of them have won King of the Ring. You can look up like Bret Hart. Bret Hart won King of the Ring, and he won a Royal Rumble, but he's obviously never won Money in the Bank.
Same thing with Steve Austin.
Right. There's only 2 guys.
No, he was never King of the Ring.
No, Flair was never King of the Ring. Only 2 guys have won all 3 titles. Oh, 1. Only 1 count.
Man, I'm trying to see if I can do it off the top of my head.
I guarantee you're not going to be able to.
No. What I'm trying to think of is the King of the Ring. I mean, they only had so many of them. Because I don't even remember who all won the King of the Ring. Bret Hart, Steve Austin, Triple H.
Triple H won a King of the Ring and a Royal Rumble, but he never won Money in the Bank. Triple H actually won 2 Royal Rumbles.
Huh.
We got to cover. 1,
2.
Oh, not even a 2 count.
Okay, let's see here.
Like Owen won King of the Ring, never won a Rumble. Billy Gunn was King of the Ring, never won a Rumble. Brock Lesnar was a King of the Ring and a Royal Rumble winner, but he never won Money in the Bank.
Man. And you say there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he got him.
He is here to show the world.
And then,
well, looks, your Money in the Bank half is set, my friend.
The Big Show, Big Van Vader, and Dolph Ziggler.
What a contrast.
Against Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan, and a yet-to-be-determined contestant.
We'll find out who that's going to be tomorrow night.
Man, I would have put my money on Roman in that one. But all 3 of those guys, that's a hard one to call.
You would have thought Roman. Automatically, you would have thought Roman.
Yeah, he's got the youth and the right combination of youth, speed, and strength. But Dolph Ziggler has the experience. And also, Booker T was here too.
Well, you want to talk experience?
Yeah.
That's Booker T.
But there can be only one winner, unfortunately. And that's your winner. Dolph Ziggler. He's won the battle, but can he win the war?
It's going to be a hell of a match.
I mean, basically, look what he's won a chance to do. Getting a ladder match with the Big Show, Big Van Vader, Daniel Bryan, and Finn Balor.
Yeah, I no thanks.
And it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Aw, snap. It's her. Well, not her.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up, and a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Well, Asuka won her match tonight. Let's see if Natalya retains the belt, or if Asuka will have a new opponent to prepare for.
Yeah. So you want me to give you the answer?
No. Actually,
No, I mean to the question, the trivia question.
Oh shit! I stopped. I was.
Yeah, I know. We kind of just totally veered away from it.
Okay. Okay. I'm down. I'm gonna be able to guess one. Just give me one more second. Just.
Oh. Oh. I just can't handle her.
As Natalya makes her way to the ring, I really think she's on top of her game right now.
She better be on top of her game.
Yeah, because Lunder Blaze is a Hall of Famer.
Okay, go ahead and tell me. I can't think of it.
Okay, Edge.
Yep. Rey Mysterio.
Nope.
I'm just guessing.
Mysterio never won Rumble, or he obviously won the Rumble. Mysterio never won King of the Ring or Money in the Bank. No, Sheamus.
See, I didn't know he won King of the Ring because I thought about him. I was like, didn't he win the Royal Rumble? I was like, didn't he? I knew he was the Money in the Bank winner.
Don't you remember the King Sheamus gimmick? Where he's wearing all green and that really cheesy looking crown?
Introducing the
Vaguely.
challenger from Tampa, Florida, Alundra Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya.
Get ready for some WWE magic.
And the referee displaying that belt for all to see. Alundra coming out kicking.
She looked well. She was looking dominant there for a second.
Natalya, don't play that. Oh, she pummels her. Relentlessly.
Yeah. Ouch.
Viciousness we haven't seen from Natalya.
She's not playing around. I guess she's clearly trying to send a message to Asuka.
Oh,
There's that brutal discus clothesline. Alabama slam.
oh man. And she is just pummeling.
Oh my!
Sharpshooter.
Oh my God!
It can't be over already.
No way!
Come on, Alundra.
What?
Wow.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, Natalya's sending a message of her own out to all her detractors.
And apparently, that message has not been completed yet.
I mean, I guess at a certain point, you got to start begrudgingly giving her credit. She did dethrone Asuka. Ladder match or no.
I was gonna say she never pinned her.
And she
Never made her tap.
No, she did not. But she also made pretty quick work of Alundra Blaze, and that's not something a lot of people can say.
That's truth.
These two are going to be heading at each other. The unremovable force meets, or how do they say that?
The irresistible,
Force
and the immovable object.
Well, that was not too shabby of a show. A couple good title matches on there. an excellent qualifier match with a kind of unexpected winner, but not really. Any one of those guys, I mean, they're all at the top of their game. And just because he may not, just because Roman Reigns and excuse me, Booker T didn't get a chance to go on to Money in the Bank, I'm sure we'll see him again soon.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
They will not be denied.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Please remember to follow us or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TGWrestling. Follow us on Twitter at ThoseGuys734. Follow me on Twitter at EvilPenguin1981. Follow my fellow GM, my buddy, my compadre, my tag team partner on Twitter at
OddSmith311.
You can find us on YouTube by searching Those Guys Wrestling, or you can find BananaRoMa TV by searching #ControlFreaks.
Once you find us, go to our channel, go to the right-hand side under Featured Channels, and you'll see Those Guys Wrestling. Check it out, give us a subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to BTV. You can check out past episodes of TGW Smackdown and Raw, plus past pay-per-views and other content on YouTube and on Facebook. So no excuse not to watch.
That's right. So for OddSmith311, I am Evil Penguin Gaming signing off, and as always, we have been on 3, 1, 2, 3. Those guys.